goodness. Goodness gracious. Looks like we're back on the road again. Finally. Got some enclosed cars to move. Getting ready to head out here after a weekend at the lake. And I always feel like I'm forgetting something. And I am forgetting something, so I'm going to have to run back inside and get it. But we're headed from... I'm here in Maryland. We're going to ride down empty to Richmond, Virginia. And we've got 4 total cars to move today and tomorrow from Virginia to North Carolina. They're paying really good. Really good. I found them on Central and called the guy on like Saturday and kind of gave him a rundown of what my plan would be. And they were happy with it. They didn't want to split them up. And he said the chances of me finding a 4-car enclosed is going to be tough, so let's just go with you and we'll get it done. So that's awesome. A bunch of classic cars. I'll show them all to you. That's what I'm running in. I'm got to get my my little camera, my Insta360 Go, so I can put it in the trailer and show you guys the whole loading process on them. I'll tell you one thing. It is a beautiful day out here, which means since I was out of town this weekend at the lake, I decided that we're going to try and get a truck wash up here in Fredericksburg, Blue Beacon. There's only one bay at this Blue Beacon, so sometimes there's a line, sometimes you can just roll right in. I've had success with both. I'm not waiting in line. So if there is no line, then we will we'll get a truck wash before we pick up these guys' cars, because I like to show up clean, especially with a new customer that has, you know, a great collection of cars. I like to just make a good first impression. But if we don't get a truck wash here after we pick them up, we will get a truck wash sometime this afternoon / this evening, maybe when we stop for the night. And then tomorrow when we show back up to pick up more cars, we'll be clean, and it is what it is. But this will be the first wash on the new trailer, so no brushes on it. I'm just going to have them spray the trailer down. I don't want them, since it's black, I don't want them scratching up with some dirty brushes or something. Well, here at pickup, we're getting 2 out of the 4 here today. Customer's got a pretty sweet garage over here, but we've got extra ramps and whatnot up there. I got all our straps laid out. Just gonna pull over top of those. But we got our borrowed race ramps because I just bought a brand new set of race ramps. And let me tell you, for a set of styrofoam, I'm glad I didn't pay retail on them. But I've got the biggest ones they make. They're almost $900 retail. So they're the 2Ps, 131 inches long with the lowest loading angle, so I can load just about any low car in this. I just wanted to invest in that, to pretty much invest in myself, to make sure I don't have to worry about hauling anything and can make the most money possible. Alright, you guys want to see what we got in the box? I really don't like to film at people's house like that. And depending on the circumstances, like these people are putting these cars on consignment at a dealership, which means they're selling them, and they were the cars belong to their father, so it kind of one of them's father, something like that. So it's kind of like, don't ask too many questions, because it's, you know, it could be difficult. It could be heart-wrenching, you know, someone passes away, or, you know, they don't have the means to take care of things. Like, a lot of things can happen, you don't know. So I didn't really do much taping, but the good news with these cars is tomorrow morning when I drop them off at the dealership, I'll be able to get some video of them, because they're very nice cars. So I'm gonna hop in here and check the straps, and I'll show you what we're working with. Alright, so we'll start in the back here. We have this beautiful Bel Air, like two-tone baby blue and white. One thing with these Bel Airs, they have these like wheel cover, so you can't really get in over the tire strap, so I just go around the rear end. Makes it a little more difficult with E-track straps, but we get it done. So you can see we got, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches back here, and then we probably got another, well, I'll show you, probably another foot up in the front. The Bel Airs are big. They're somewhere, I think, over 20 feet long, 20 to 20 feet long. So big cars, and then I'll show you what's up front here as we make our way around the trailer. So going through the side door here, you can kind of see the color on this old girl. Beautiful car. And there's a Chevelle. So this is probably one everybody would want to see. Automatic car. Very nice. 454. Let me see if I can't. There you go. Now you can see how we got there's probably 18 inches to 2 feet in between here. I don't know if you can see how much room we got, but perfect for being able to get around, especially checking straps. All the doors and stuff are nice to be able to put the straps on and stuff, but sometimes you really got to get in here and crank down on them, or you don't want to open all the doors depending on where you are, sitting on the side of the road checking straps or whatever it may be. But we'll go around and get everything checked, continue down the road. And one of my favorite thing about these cars, they all have bug splatters on them. You could tell the owner actually drove these. Every single car has bug splatters on the front. Like they were actually taking them out and enjoying them. Which, cars like this, I mean especially this one, are meant to be driven. This one's a fun car, nice little cruiser, but this thing will get up and go. You know, I really enjoyed doing this enclosed work because you get to see the passion that people have in these cars, or just the experience to be around cars like this is awesome. Being able to drive them, you know, 3 on the tree, things like that. You don't think about it. And it's funny because sometimes I'll get like asked if I know how to drive these cars. I mean, I'm young. I mean, I'm 30, but these cars weren't around when I was a kid. So I always get asked if I know how to drive them. And I pretty much, if you give me a minute, any farm equipment or, you know, construction equipment or cars, you give me a minute in it, I can figure out how to drive it. So we're gonna stay, I think, in Reidsville, North Carolina tonight. It's north of Greensboro, and that gives us, can't deliver till 9 in the morning. I'm gonna be there at 8. I'm gonna unload and be waiting for the dealership to open in case somebody gets there a little early. Should be nice to get them dropped off and head back and get 2 more. And it looks like a pretty big love, so I can get a shower and everything there. Also, as you can tell, I'm a little sunburnt. I got sunburnt on the boat on Saturday, and I was only really out in the sun for about an hour. But let's get down the road and find out what we're gonna do for dinner and a place to park. Alrighty, we made it. So I think this end one here is their entrance door for their cars. They're not open yet. It's like another 45 minutes till they open. So I'm gonna get everything unloaded and maybe get some content. You know what? I actually brought my drone. Maybe we'll put the drone up in the air and watch us unload these. How's that sound? But I think that end door there is their door. It's called Street Side Classics in Concord, North Carolina, if anybody's interested in these cars. They're being put on consignment, which means this dealership is essentially going to sell it for the customer at a fee or commission or whatever. So just they send them to dealerships that get exposure, and they don't have to deal with the bull crap of the negotiating and all that. So we're gonna get the trailer opened up here and start unloading. So I'll show you here one thing I love about these side doors, other than sometimes being able to get out of the car. I can stand right here and strap this car. I loosened it up and I was getting ready to take it off, but I wanted to show you guys how, instead of trying to lay in between here or whatnot, I can simply get in here and unstrap the car.